Hey guys, welcome back to the Ninja Turtles, the 2003 version on Game Boy Advance. We did Raphael last time. It's time to be Leo. We could do any of the turtles, we're gonna do them all. But, I'm thinking Leonardo this time. The leader himself. Raph, Leo, I hear you went to check out our old hideout in the sewers. How was it? How was it? It was trashed, Mikey. One big pile of rubble, everything chewed to bits. I remember the day those weird robots came charging into our place, eating everything in their path. They tore into our home like ants on a pizza, destroyed everything in sight. They sure did throw our peaceful lives into chaos. For 15 years we called that place home. And so we left our happy hideaway and made this our new home sweet home. When I find out who built those robotic wrecking balls... Whoa, Raphael, don't go wrecking this home too. There were some good points of moving too. This brand new monitor wall for one is pretty hot. Anything interesting on? In a press conference held today at Stocktronics, New York's leading new technology company, the founder and CEO Dr. Baxter Stockman unveiled his latest innovation. I would like to announce everyone that I have built a better mousetrap, the Stocktronics Mouser. I'll leave the explanation to you, April. All of these Mouser's rodent detection and capture functions are carefully controlled through a wireless connection to the mother computer. This will bring a decisive resolution to the city's rodent problems. Those robots, they're the same ones that attacked our home! And they're famous enough to appear on TV! What an honor, having our home destroyed by celebrities. Unbelievable. Dr. Baxter Stockman is actually trying to promote those killer robots as useful? The Stocktronics Mouser, huh? Why keep so many Mouser robots in your laboratory warehouse? These couldn't all be meant for catching mice. What are you really plotting, Stockman? I cannot tell you, Miss O'Neill. Suffice it to say that this Mouser army will bring me both money and power. I'm afraid you have seen too much, Miss O'Neill. It's a shame we couldn't work together, but you're too great a liability. Better you serve me as Mouser food. You won't catch me that easily. Run if you must, Miss O'Neill. You can't escape my Mouser robots. Yeah, the Mousers. Hey guys, did you just hear something? Not a thing, Leo. You getting paranoid? It's probably just Michelangelo scarfing down another pizza. Did I hear my name? Wait a minute, I hear a crunching, gnawing sound. You're right, I know that sound. I heard it when our old home was attacked. It's the Mousers! Time to kick some butt. The Mouser episode's actually kind of cool, in both the 80s and the 2003 version. But yeah, Leo always feels good with his katanas. Especially the clank you get hitting these guys, it always sounds awesome. Just that idea of slicing metal directly in half. It kinda stinks that we have to just read dialogue boxes and imagine. So you get a different level here depending on which way you go. I like to go right and then left, because it's the only path I know best. The other paths have different puzzles. Yeah, Leo, man. Every turtle is in equal power or whatever, but he feels good too. What I like about the 2003 cartoon is that they really did try to emphasize the fighting a little bit. Like if you ever watch an episode of that, there's always a lot of the sparring and stuff going on. I know I could be using his charge attack, but we're on easy. I think I do have to beat the game on normal to fight Shredder, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna continue on easy, and when it gets to that point, I'll just play on my own time all over again on normal, and then when we get to the bonus Shredder stuff, I'll start recording again. But we're just getting started, man. We just did Raphael. whack these stupid things. It's funny the difference of Baxter Stockman between the 80s and 2003. Because here in 2003, he's kind of real cocky and sounds like a jerk. And in the 80s, he was just a big nerdy scientist guy that with a snivelly voice. Which was actually kind of funny playing off of the Shredder in that too, which of course was a James Avery, or Uncle Phil, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air dad. But of course it's always still corny. Like, I think at the time, this particular iteration of Turtles was seen as the most mature. I don't know if that's still true or not, though. And you go back, and it's still Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it's still for kids. It's still very much not mature at all. But they did a good job with the whole team aesthetic, too. And what I like about this is a lot of those quotes in those opening cutscenes and after the fact, it's ripped straight from the episodes. Because I guess it was in development at the same time. There we go, that's Act 1. Just clearing the sewers a bit. I had the worst dream. What a weird dream. Turtles fighting against robots? I must have fallen asleep with the TV on. Hey, look who's awake! I can't believe I'm talking to a turtle! Think it through, April. You're talking with giant turtles. The only logical conclusion is that you're dreaming, so there's no need to worry. Hello, April, is it? Are you okay? Yes, I've never been better. No complaints from me. I see you have regained consciousness. What? But you're, And she faints again. You really have a way with the ladies, Master Splinter. Someone let me know when she wakes up. Hey, Michelangelo, she's awake. Leonardo made her some tea, and it looks like she's ready to accept the fact that we're real. Really? That's great! Awesome! Keep a lid on it, you'll scare her unconscious again. So are you okay now? Yes, thank you. I've decided to accept that this is either the longest dream I've ever had, or the strangest thing that's ever happened in my life. Hey, I think I've seen this girl before. Now I remember, she's the girl from that news story on the Mouser robots. You know about Stockman and the Mousers? They completely destroyed the old home where we used to live. So that's why you were fighting with those Mousers. Do you know anything about those Mouser robots? Yes, as you know, they're killer robots created by Stockman. He's a genius, but he's also a madman. I worked under him, but when I uncovered a secret, he sent his Mousers to kill me. Fortunately, you all came to my rescue. There's no time for talk. Let's find those Mousers, Den, and give it a thorough working over. It won't be an easy task. Stocktronics is protected by a powerful state-of-the-art security system. Then let's say we sneak in from the sewers. The sewer slider I made can take us through the sewers and get us to Stocktronics or anywhere else in a wink. If we take the sewers, we can approach the laboratory without drawing any attention to ourselves. I like it. We sneak in right under their noses. Let's get moving, guys. We've got to put an end to Stockman's plot before he leaves any other turtles homeless. Yeah! The sewer slider, man. Remember, did anybody have this toy? Be it from the 80s show or thereafter. Got some of those Mode 2, what is it? Mode 7, yeah, graphics. I think that's what it is. Reminds me of the final stage of Super Star Wars. Mousers flying out of the sewage, which looks like lava for some reason. If I press the special button, you can see under Leo's life bar I have 3 bombs. It's just an all-screen clear, but there's really no point, especially on easy. I don't know if on hard this place gets flooded. But you can also alternate between attack and jump. real quick with your fingers and shoot super fast. But yeah, I didn't have too many Turtles toys as a kid. I had a Donatello that had kicky feet, so you could put him in the bathtub and he could swim around. And I think that's really it. I didn't have the Technodrome or anything cool like some other kids had. I know my friend Ryan had a Raphael. I think it was the one that if you squeezed his legs, his head flipped. They made Power Ranger toys like that too, where their head flipped from their human face to their helmet face. Alright, boss time, which is a garage tour. So yeah, you can do the all-screen clear here. I don't know if it does much damage to it. It does a decent amount. But then otherwise, just tap buttons like a madman, or alternate the two fingers. Like, see, look at how fast I'm shooting now, because I'm alternating jump and fire. I know it's very riveting. But it's also, man, you gotta pretend that you're shooting the gun in the sewer slider thing. Not as cool as the levels where you surf under the sewers. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The theme song's kind of cool for 2003 too. Not as classic as the 80s, but... Just as I planned, no security system is a match for my mouser's powerful jaws. Neither banks nor jewelry shops. Splendid, the world is truly mine. And treasures hidden throughout this world are now mine for the taking. Dr. Stockman, what do you want? I'm busy. I'm here so that I can report to Master Shredder whether or not you are fulfilling your duties and moving forward as planned. I've had enough of your idiotic inquiries. My Mousers have secured the funds from the bank just as you desired. Why are you unable to grasp such a simple fact? Be wary of pride, Dr. Stockman. You imbecile! We've arrived at the laboratory. We're now directly under Stocktronics. But we can't go any further ahead, the security's too tight. Security alarms in the sewers too? This Stockman guy's one paranoid guy. I got it, keep quiet. When I first came here, I saw a computer terminal. If I can make it in there, I'll manipulate the security system so that you can get into Madman Stockman's main research room. We've got a madman of our own right here, Donatello. What was that? Keep it down, you two. Hey, Leo, judging from the map, it looks like you can reach that room through the ventilation shafts. Really? Of course, this high-performance GPS I designed is flawless. Then leave it to me. I'll help sneak you in between guard patrols. That decides it. April, give us a signal when you override the security. We're breaking into the laboratory. You've got it, brother. That dialogue was extremely confusing. Without any kind of knowledge of what's going on. Like, why did Raphael said he's got it? Did he mean driving the thing, or? I don't know. But I know the same situation in the cartoon makes sense. I can't remember if the GameCube had... I don't think they did. There's very few Turtles games that actually animated full cutscenes. Or even had voice acting, for that matter. But I know there's at least one. I think maybe that Manhattan one? Either Out of the Shadows... No, Out of the Shadows I think was comic book slide stuff like this. Actually, one of them was like a comic strip slideshow for the cutscenes, and I think it might have been that one. Mutants in Manhattan... I can't remember if that was the one that was kind of cool because it was like a cartoon. But yeah, it's pretty cool that they finally got some kind of a licensing deal with whoever owns the Turtles now and Konami to come up with the Cowabunga collection that's coming out. In addition to that other new game that other company's working on that looks pretty awesome. It's like the revival of the Turtles at last. We've all been saying there should be a Konami collection. That's the Arcade King right there. Simpsons and X-Men are the only two missing now that haven't been re-released officially on anything. Well, actually, Simpsons got an arcade machine, right? From 1-Up Machines or something. Whatever the heck it's called. I think it's 1-Up. But yeah, I'm excited for that Cowabunga collection. That's what inspired me to start recording this randomly, too. Just thinking about the Ninja Turtles and just the on the RetroPie thing. I just kind of goofed around one day and clicked on this. And yeah, I've just been impressed by how good it is for a Game Boy Advance game. I mean, when I say good, I don't mean like this is the best thing ever, but I could find myself playing through this in full, sticking to it longer than I can with, say, Turtles the arcade game, the original. Because that one, you get to, like, the first shredder and then you die, and it's, like, the arcade concept of eating your quarters shines through pretty clearly. But here, it's like, they got rid of that and just designed a game for single-player turtle stuff. Yeah, he's got his, like, endless loop thing. Or no, whatever it was called in Tournament Fighters when you do his special here. It looks like you can cheese these guys the same way you could in, like, Streets of Rage, where you just keep doing the single punch over and over again. But I like the yellow tier power-up, too, where he just does that downward smack. But the red power-up is basically like a one-hit kill on a lot of these guys. It just feels good. Like, you can tell, you can feel the finesse in the animation and the responsiveness of the controls. Alright, boss time. End of Leo. In the story of the Mousers, who is the boss? A giant Mouser. So this is the center of the laboratory. Is that Dr. Stockman sitting over there? Intruders, huh? Have you come to steal my secret? Oh, you won't be taking anything out of here, not even your lives. Man, that was a bad line. Who are you? Your reign of terror is over, Stockman. Did you rehearse that? You like it? Your delivery could use a little more bite. I can't believe the famous engineer Dr. Stockman could turn out to be a bad guy. Why did you turn your technology to such evil ends, Doctor? Who are you really? Never mind, I'll find out later when I dissect you. My ingenious mind has created this magnificent technology. No one can escape from it. You still plotting something? Quit while you're ahead. It's already too late. You will soon be torn to shreds. Guess again, turtles don't go down without a fight. Without as two words. I think before when he said Donatello was the madman, he meant Michelangelo. That's why Michelangelo was like, what was that? Alright, this thing. I vaguely remember the episode where they fought something like this. I think that existed. But yeah, the Mouser continuation, I think was like 2 or 3 episodes. The one where they fight Shredder and avenge Master Yoshi, that one is a really good episode. And the whole Ninja Tribunal thing that leads up to the reveal of the real Shredder. Like, it was all kind of interesting stuff. That went like way beyond the way the 80s portrayed it, I don't know. The only Turtles stages I haven't practiced in this is Mikey. Well, there we go. Nothing to it on easy. Cool victory pose, too. People don't like Leo just because he's like the leader guy, but he's awesome, man. A toast to our new team. A toast to never laying my eyes on those Mousers again. As much as I love machines, those Mousers sucked. You all really are great people. I mean, you're 4 great big green talking turtles and 1 giant talking rat. There they are, massively happy. Whatever you do, please try not to pick up their habits. Uh-oh, do we get to see him? As any fool can see, this was a minor setback. If you continue to provide funding, I can resume my research immediately. Dr. Stockman, I must exact compensation from you for your failure. Take him away, hon. Yes, sir. Stop this! Where are you taking me? You'll regret ever doing this. Stop! They gouge his eye out. So these are the ones who've been interfering with me. Orokusaki, the Shredder. His voice is crazy in the cartoon, too. There's no way I could ever imitate it. I can't imitate crap, dude. So I apologize for that cringiness, but yeah. Thank you for watching. Next time we'll do maybe Donnie, I don't know. Take care.